What's up, what's up? It's a Spherical, and welcome to Princess Boy and Little Elephant. I know this video is going up a little bit late today, but I wanted to do something kind of calming. It's been kind of a hectic week. It seems like a lot of people have had kind of hectic weeks, so I wanted to kind of chill out and read a cute little story, screenplay thing. I think this was done for, the Jam for Leela, but it is ongoing, as you can see. There's only 3 scenes out right now. Unfortunately, I can't listen to the musical accompaniment provided because I believe it's copyrighted, but I do have some, I guess, equivalent pieces by Kevin Macleod that I have pulled up for this. So let's get into it. Let's read Act 1, Scene 1 of Princess Boy and Little Elephant. It's Monday morning. Aaliyah the elephant and Mama Elephant have finished breakfast. Mama prepares to lie down on the couch. She makes a pillow by curling her trunk, folds back her fan-like ears, and puts her head down. She lets out a long trumpeting sigh. Aaliyah, Mama's going to take a nap, okay? Okay, Aaliyah will play Mayor of Junction Point. Aaliyah sits down on her playmat, a colorful map of a quaint town named Junction Point. Her stubby legs fall right between the train station and City Hall. A jumble of toys lie scattered across the map. Aaliyah scoops them toward herself with her trunk. Aaliyah says, Mama, are you going to work today? Mama, why do you go to work? Or Mama, why are you wearing your work clothes? Well, she's laying down to take a nap, so why is she wearing work clothes? I forgot! No work today, so now I sleep. On her town map, Aaliyah places a house on Possum Street, a house on Chupacabra Street, and a school on Elk Street. On the corner of Penguin and Cockatoo, she carefully places a single block. Is it fun to work? Do you have a teacher? What do you eat for lunch? Is it fun to work? No, not very funny. Everyone makes jokes, but I don't understand. But I laugh. Aaliyah puts Mrs. Walrus by the house on Possum Street with a baby stroller. On Chupacabra, she puts a Mr. Pony and a Mrs. Mule. Are you happy for no school today? Yeah, I'm gonna read lots. I'm ecstatic. Yeah, Mama, can we go to the library? I'm ecstatic. That's a new word. Did Pamela teach you? On the block on Penguin and Cockatoo, Aaliyah places another block. Beside it, she puts the kid parrot and the kid pigeon so they're holding hands. I don't know. Will Papa call today? Pamela's not my friend anymore. When will Papa call? Has Papa called? Maybe. Maybe he calls tomorrow. Aaliyah puts another block on top of the 2 blocks on Penguin and Cockatoo. That's now 3 blocks. She lifts the 4th block very carefully with her snout. Do you think he got my birthday card? What did you write on your birthday card? I drew a picture of you and me and Papa on his birthday card. Do you think he got it? Not yet. If he read what I say, he will call me. I know. Aaliyah raises the 4th block over the high-rise and carefully places it down. Perfect. 4 blocks tall. Yes, she says. Does Papa have to fight a lot? Do they celebrate birthdays in war? Oh no. Why can't girls go to war? I don't know. My mama does not celebrate birthdays. Aaliyah raises her snout and topples her 4-block tower with a quiet snarl. When will Papa come back? Mama, will you tell me the Mama Papa story again? Does Papa still have his mustache? Let's listen to a story. Mama's snoring lightly. Oh, she's asleep. Aaliyah, after having put her mother to sleep and having destroyed the town she had so caringly built, rises from the rubble and stretches herself into a yawn. She heads to the table, where a bowl of water sits glinting in the sunlight. On the table, water in a bowl, newspapers and magazines. On the wall behind is the window and a photograph. Let's read newspapers. There are newspapers with pictures of soldiers. Peace talks postponed due to resurgence of militants in the Three Fang Mountain base. Aaliyah wonders if resurgence of militants is a good thing. There are other papers she cannot read because they're in Mama and Papa's language. Oh, okay, I can go back here. I'm worried about drinking the water in the bowl because, like... Well, but they're elephants, so maybe that's normal. Sure, drink the water. Aaliyah pops her snout into the bowl, sucks up all the water, and swooshes it out into her mouth. Yum. Let's go to the wall. The wall is a gentle cream. Light pours in from the window. A photograph beckons her from over her bed. The bed sits tucked away in the corner with a bookshelf. Let's look through the window. The city sits etched into the skyline as if it were painted by someone who very much liked tall and shiny things. What's the photo? On the photo, a family of 3 facing the camera, posing rather stiffly. Let's talk to Papa. Papa wears camouflage. Papa, is war fun? Do you celebrate birthdays in war? Where is war, Papa? Papa also wears a mustache. Let's talk to Mama. Mama is wearing makeup. You're pretty. Mama is wearing an elaborate red dress. Where do you keep that dress? Why don't you wear that dress anymore? Can I wear your dresses? Let's talk to baby Aaliyah. Baby Aaliyah is very little. Baby Aaliyah, will you be my sister? Would you like to read with me? I love to read, but I don't know words. Will you read to me? What should I read? How about Princess and the Frog? How about The Little Prince? What should I read? I want to read about Princess Boy. Princess Boy? But Mama says we're not supposed to have that book. I don't know where Mama put Princess Boy. I haven't read Princess Boy yet. Mama says that's for big sister Aaliyah, who's even bigger than us. But I want to know who Princess Boy is. Let's go to bed, I guess. In the corner sits Aaliyah's little bed. Behind it, the bookshelf with many, many books. Let's talk to the bookshelf. A bookshelf packed with books, photographs, trinkets, notes, pens, a feather, a tusk, and several envelopes of various sizes. Hello, bookshelf. What should I read today? Hello, Aaliyah the elephant. Would you like to read about the Princess and the Frog? Maybe later. No, I don't want to read about kissing today. The frog is tired of turning into a prince. Let's give him a rest. I like that one. Very well. How about the Little Prince? Maybe tomorrow. No, he's too mean. The Little Prince is resting today. Very well. How about Princess Boy? This is a book that I haven't read. Yes, I want to read it. You have it? Where? But Mama told me that book is for grown-ups. Is it hiding on your head? My snout does not go that high. That's cute. Don't worry. If you want it, I do. Very well, then. The book falls onto the floor. Thump. Mama rolls over on the couch. The snoring stops. Aaliyah freezes and stays still until Mama begins to snore again. Lying on the floor is a book titled in gold, Princess Boy of the Kingdom of the Valley. Once upon a time, there was a land where 3 kingdoms grew out of the ground. There was the Kingdom of the North, a mountainous region ruled by the 7 kings and the queens of the North. King Wolf, Queen White Eagle, Queen Red Fox, King Polar Bear, King Penguin, Queen Mink, and King Ram. It's quite a moment that we find them in one room together. They can hardly stand each other. Let's just go down the line. King Wolf. Oh, how he broods alone in his chair. What's he thinking about, I wonder? Anyways, onwards. Oh, we can only learn about one of them. Okay. Yes, now the second kingdom, the kingdom of the south. A large and vast kingdom of both jungle and desert, ruled by the equally large Queen Elephant and her many children, and of course their army of slaves. Look at them march. They fill the horizon. Curious that they are marching in such number at this hour. And of course the kingdom of the valley, tucked between the other two kingdoms and surrounded by beautiful hills. It's here that our story takes us. Let us go to the city of the valley and meet its mellow denizens. At the outskirts live the farmers, Farmer Bull, Farmer Mole, and Farmer Stork. Let's go for the mole. Here is Farmer Mole. He and his family plant the crops in the city's farms. Within the city walls live the merchants, Merchant Penguin, Merchant Cow, and Merchant Quetzal. Here is Merchant Quetzal, who sells garments woven in the south. Deeper into the city we go. Here are the palaces, where live the nobility. Nobleman Tapir, Noblewoman Mantis, Noblewoman Anteater. Mantis. Here is Noblewoman Mantis. She instructs the royals and the nobles in the arts of war. And that brings us to the royal palace. Here we have the royal court. You see Grand Vizier Cobra discussing heatedly some topic of great importance with Viziers Sloth and Lemur. My, how gravely they carry their faces. Old men can be so serious. Let us go to the dance chamber. Please don't mind the mess. The palace is in preparation for a coming-of-age celebration of a very special person. Might you have a guess who? King Man the Sixth and Queen Woman the Sixth, and Princess Girl, who is sleeping Queen's Woman's tummy. I hear she likes listening to the harp. Oh, I can't wait to be at her coming-of-age ceremony someday. No, it is in fact a different princess who comes of age today. Allow me to introduce you to the beautiful Princess Boy. Oh, look at how they dance. Look at the splendid movement and the way their hair and their clothes swerve with their sways. They practice for the oncoming celebration of their 12th year of life. Hooray! Let's see here. Oh, this is unfortunate. We seem to have run out of words. Are these pages blank? What? Aaliyah flips through the rest of the pages, but they seem to be blank. What do we do now? End of Act 1, Scene 1. Okay. Let's read a second scene. Princess Boy's armpits are the sweatiest they've been all week. This is their first rehearsal in front of King Man and Queen Woman. Mistress Gazelle stands by Drummer Monkey and Lyrist Octopus, who rests by her lyre in a fountain. Mistress Gazelle nibbles on the tip of her hoof as Princess Boy places their feet one in front of the other. Straight your spine! Brr-brr-ma! Queen Woman beams at Princess Boy from under her gigantic bean-shaped hair. King Man watches Princess Boy with a preoccupied smile. I could respond with the same thing Queen Woman said to us, fix our posture or blow a kiss at King Man. King Man winks back. Where are you looking? Focus! Music, please! Princess Boy crouches. Lyrist Octopus raises her tentacles out of the water and squeezes their tips into fingerpicks. She positions them along the strings of the lyre, closes her eyes, and begins to pluck tenderly. Princess Boy begins to sing. O sunlight, give us warmth. O moonlight, give us time. O mother, O father, give us love. As we witness the birth of our phoenix, as the spirits give rise to our phoenix, as the witches sing hymns for our phoenix. Spirits. Princess Boy rises slowly, opening their arms wide like wings. Embers fall from their palm and turn to ashes before they hit the floor. Drummer Monkey begins to slap his drum. He and Lyrist Octopus begin playing a fast rhythm. Princess Boy begins to move their arms and hands up, down, into shapes of a bird, giant teardrops, wings, while they sing. Hatch, hatch, little bird, fly, fly, cry. Grow, grow, little bird, fly, fly, try. Flap, flap, little bird, why a glint in your eye. Don't forget to kiss your mother, father, sister goodbye. They launch themselves into the air with a burst of flames as if flying away, with a curious glance toward Queen Woman's tummy. Drummer Monkey and Lyrist Octopus slow the rhythm down. Princess Boy begins to conduct their body in a series of small but perfect movements. Their voice expands to fill the chamber. Oh, mother, mother, how will you forgive? Oh, father, father, how will you forget? Oh, sister, sister, how will you remember? When all that's left is the smell of the weather, one little feather, time you had together. Princess Boy stands on their toes with their feet far apart and their knees bent. They turn their two hands into birds. Wings of fire grow from both thumbs and pinky fingers. The birds flap around each other, then kiss, a small explosion, then the fire burns out. Drummer Monkey and Lyrist Octopus once again bring the rhythm to a faster pace, faster than before. Princess Boy begins to move their feet. Hops, jumps, twirls, taps, swings, and tall sweeping kicks. Higher, higher, little bird, what do you see in the sky? Fire, fire, little bird, what name will you glorify? Liar, liar, little bird, with what love will you reply? Why do you make your father sigh, mother cry? Why didn't you tell your sister goodbye? Princess Boy's feet wade across the dance floor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Their arms make long, wispy strokes in the air as if they were swimming through fire. They slide onto the ground to sing the last note and look up at Queen Woman's round tummy. The note quivers. Drummer Monkey and Lyrist Octopus bring the music almost to a stop. It floats as Princess Boy begins to belt the song from the floor with sweat climbing down the sides of their face. With each exhale, fire comes out of their mouth. Promises, keep your promises. Promise to your mother, solace for your father, goddess to your sister. Promises. Promises, foreign tales, little bird. You won't be long. Trust, just that we'll be waiting for you with a song. Trust that we'll, you for all that was wrong. Trust that we'll hold you dear, but only till... On the last line, they stutter. Smoke comes out of their mouth instead of fire. They attempt to rise, one foot then the other, but their legs become crossed, and Princess Boy stumbles onto the floor. A small fire bursts out of their knees and catches on the wooden planks. Oh, are you all right? Drummer Monkey stops beating the drums. Lyrist Octopus opens her eyes and hurriedly stops her tentacles from plucking the strings. Mistress Gazelle raises her front hooves above her head and sings a set of long and sad notes, which sap away the flames on the floor. This is a risky song, Mistress Gazelle. Queen Woman tries to get up from her seat. King Man rests a hand on her shoulder. That was beautiful, love. You're almost there. Not hurt, are you? Princess Boy slumps down on their back. No, father, I'm fine. Mistress Gazelle slowly clops toward Princess Boy. That was disappointing shit. Have you broken anything? Princess Boy rises, rubbing their left knee. No, I'm fine, thank you. I'd like to start again. Just my breath. Shall we take a break? My knee is smarting. Just my breath. Not yet. I knew it. This dance is not meant for a boy. No, it's not. This dance is meant for a princess. And who decides for whom it is meant? Neither was this dress, and neither was this song, yet here I am. Princess Boy moves stiffly back to their starting position, one foot in front of the other. They crouch. Mistress Gazelle clops back to stand beside Drummer Monkey and Lyrist Octopus. Before they can begin playing, however, the large doors to the dance chamber suddenly creak open. Grand Vizier Cobra hurriedly slithers in. The dance chamber is still but for the glistening figure of Grand Vizier Cobra. It's quiet enough to hear the sound of his scales pushing against the wooden floor. His gaze is fixed upon King Man, who gets up from his seat. Grand Vizier Cobra approaches him from one side and whispers into his ear. The hisses bounce off the walls. King Man's eyes bulge, his brows rise for a moment. Then his face sinks back to a neutral expression, except for the vague hint that King Man's mind was in a different place from his body. Father, what's wrong? Is it the south, Father? Is it the north? What's wrong? Don't worry, child. You stay here. Father needs to... You keep dancing. King Man begins to walk toward the door with Grand Vizier Cobra. Queen Woman attempts to rise from her seat. Princess Boy offers their shoulder for support. Mother, do you know what's happening? Mother, please ask him. I must know. Mother, aren't you curious? Do you know what's happening? I never seem to do. Husband, my love, this is unfair. Share your burden. King Man simply keeps walking with his back turned. Queen Woman signals for Princess Boy to go on ahead and approach him. So they do. She slowly waddles behind them. Father, is it war? The north? The south? Father, the truth reeks in this room. You give us no peace by holding your tongue. Father, what keeps you from speaking? What is it? King Man stops. Grand Vizier Cobra stops too. Their backs are still turned. Queen Woman catches up with Princess Boy. They share a nervous glance. Forgive me, my loves. It is news of war. We are under attack. Queen Woman and Princess Boy look at each other knowingly. Drummer Monkey and Lyrist Octopus gasp and whisper. When is they attacking? Who? Do not cause alarm. This palace must remain calm. I simply ask you to trust me. Yes, your majesty. Princess Boy presses on. May I come with you to court then? What can I do? Then don't go to court alone. Bring me with you. I do not want to go to court at all, my dear, but I must, and you must remain with your mother. King Man continues to walk toward the doors. Princess Boy turns to Queen Mother with an exasperated look. She looks away. On this day I come of age as your heir. I am not the child in the other room anymore. Make room for me. May I tell you a secret, Father? I've been listening to court meetings since I was a child. There are secret tunnels in this place, and I have ears. Father, if there is war coming, is it really the best use of my training to sit here and practice my dancing? Understand that this is not a game, and you may come with me, but you may not speak. King Man extends his arm toward Princess Boy, who takes it. They walk out towards the door together with Grand Vizier Cobra. Queen Woman says, my child is growing up. Yes, strange child. Princess Boy turns to Grand Vizier Cobra as they walk. When are they attacking, Vizzy? Grand Vizier Cobra, will you brief me as to the location of their enemies? Are they close? Yes, my dear, very much so. Princess Boy's voice wavers. Are we prepared? For the north, yes. For the south, yes. For both at once, my dear, I fear we could never be prepared. Princess Boy looks back at Queen Mother. With one hand she cups her mouth. With the other she rubs her tummy. She stares blankly at Princess Boy. But Vizzy, 2 against 1, Vizzy. We'll figure something out, right, Vizzy? King Man interjects with an oddly jolly voice. Oh, come on, Vizzy, we're not lost yet. He follows with a surprisingly convincing laugh. The 3 walk out the large doors which shut behind them with a creak. On her bed, Aaliyah flips frantically through the pages of the book. Book, where are your other pages? She notices strips of paper sticking out of the binding like they had once belonged to full pages. Book, why do you come with torn pages? Book, where did your pages go? Who took your pages? The elephantess that sleeps over there. Aaliyah looks at Mama. Her eyebrows crease the way they do when they know Mama is lying to her. I want to keep reading. What happens to Princess Boy? Will you tell me the rest of the story? I can't, dearie, but there is one way. The book's pages begin to flip into a blur. Aaliyah feels puffs of air against her eyelashes. The book begins to glow. Out of the book rise a figure of Princess Boy, frozen in time like a statue, standing on their toes with their arms stretching out toward Aaliyah. Touch their smooth face, touch the painted tip of their finger, touch their flowing dress. Aaliyah's palm feels the way it does when she puts it on the vacuum cleaner. The sensation creeps up her arms, through her snout to the tips of her ears and feet. The room melts away. Or is it her? She hears singing, but she can't tell the words apart. Her stomach lurches the way it does on a roller coaster and sometimes in a car. She sinks through several whirlpools of color until they settle into white, pink, and green. She closes her eyes. Her feet plop down, one after the other, into something crunchy. The singing stops. She feels wind on her face and hears parrots chirping away into the distance. Let's open our eyes. Aaliyah peeks through her eyelids. She sees bushes, very tall bushes. Actually, they seem to be trees, a jungle of trees, and Aaliyah somehow is tall enough to see their topsides. She looks down and sees her feet. They're so far away, and the ground, too. Hello, feet. The echo keeps going and going. Aaliyah looks up toward the sky. It's pink. Hello, sky. To be continued. Let's just finish it out. Princess Boy, King Man, and Grand Vizier Cobra walk together down the hallway. Vizier, is the court assembled? I'm afraid we're missing several members. The ambassadors? They've both fled. Cowards. Father, I need to change. I would rather not debut at court in this sweaty garb. May I be excused? I shall meet you in the meeting room. I need to visit my chamber. Very well, be quick about it. Princess Boy runs down the hall, scurries up a spiral staircase, and bursts through the wooden door to their large bedchamber. Lady Alligator screams a wee scream and falls off her stool with a brush in her wig. Lady Allie! Says Maiden Hippo from behind the walls. A hurried knock, a click of a latch, and she opens a back entrance to the chamber. Princess Boy, what happened? A breathless Princess Boy answers, Oh my clouds, I'm going to court. Court! I'm going to court. Wow, how exciting! What if I make a fool out of my face? Ah! Lady Alligator and Maiden Hippo look at each other, then at Princess Boy. After a pause, oh my, no! They jump up and down, holding hands. Lady Alligator's wig falls off. I can't celebrate. They're meeting right now. Help me get ready. Lady Allie, your wig. Maiden Hippo, I must get into my something. Father is headed to court right now. Someone's in a hurry. Alright, let's get her did, Maiden. Maiden Hippo catches her breath. Sister, sit down. I go get clothes for you. Lady Alligator picks up her brush, her wig, and a bowl, then heads towards the fountain. Maiden Hippo runs to the wardrobe. Princess Boy sits on the stool and looks in the mirror. A soft face, half of it covered with sweaty hair. Princess Boy of the mirror, why are you so excited to be in court? Because it's our duty, because it's the first step to getting out of this place. They've encountered transphobic behavior once from Madame Gazelle, but their parents seem to be supportive. Because. Indeed. Princess Boy stares at themselves. Maiden Hippo shambles back, balancing a bundle of clothes in her arms. Okay, Princess, what do you want to wear on the top? A loose shirt layered with loose strips of aquamarine, teal, and baby blue fabrics. A dark blue jacket with gold buttons and shoulder pads, an almond-colored shawl speckled with royal blue beads. I like dark blue jackets, but I think something loose and flowing would work. Oh, that will keep it cool. Good for no sweaty. Maiden Hippo helps Princess Boy into the top. Lady Alligator sits a bowl of water on the dresser. How was the dance? It was good. Ugly. I fell, my throat was smoking, the floor was on fire. I forgot my lines and tripped at the very end, but the rest was blissful. You have time. We'll practice. What you wear for bottom? A tight pair of leggings, white with gold studs along the seams, a short skirt made of lavender chiffon and dark purple tulle, loose black pants with messy decorative folds, stitch in with silver thread. Okay, so we're wearing a loose top in blue tones, and we're going to court. I think about black pants would work the best. Okay, looks good with your boots. Maiden Hippo helps Princess Boy into the bottom. Lady Alligator places a small chest beside the bowl of water. So, Lady Allie, how was your prince with Prince Alligator of the Swamp? Any more suitors today, Lady Allie? Lady Allie, when was you get married? Stay with me. How was your lunch? He reminds me of my little brother, which really ain't a good thing at this point in time. I like your little brother. He's so cute. I think this blue necklace is also cute. Yes, Firestone. I love Firestone. Perfect, Hippo. I'll pass. Too much fire for the day. I think I'd rather wear earrings. I think earrings would look better with that outfit. Here, water pearls. They'll keep your face cool. Lady Alligator pokes 2 dangling earrings with translucent blue pearls into Princess Boy's piercings. Come on, time for hair. Straighten up. Look at your face in the mirror. Hippo, how goes your bush sculpture in the garden? I looked for it this morning, but I couldn't. Have you finished your dress, Hippo, with the rose petals? I've visited your chamber all week. When will you show me your drawings of the suitors? A dress with rose petals sounds beautiful. Oh, I took too long. The petals are dry and they smell like pee-pee. Well, before it went all wrinkly, it was kind of pretty. Lady Alligator rubs water into Princess Boy's hair. Do you want blue today or pink? Blue. Blue makes you feel safe. Pink, please. A strong pink. Purple. Princess Boy, teach me how to sing. Lady Alligator begins to speak in a sing-song voice, placing emphases on strange syllables. I can teach you how to sing. I can teach you how to sing. Her hands dance around Princess Boy's hair, which becomes a ruffled mess that covers their eyes and ears. No, you only like your voice. Not true. I like Princess Boy's voice. Princess Boy's hair slowly changes color. Do you want a knot on top? Keep your hair from getting in the way of the business? It's a good idea. A tight bun keeps me focused. A knot would be tight and I'm a bit tense. Something looser. Keeping your hair pulled back would be a good idea. Boring, but you're gonna look smart. The court will like that. Who says a knot's gotta be boring? Lady Alligator gathers the hair, which is short on the sides and back, and twists it into a long lock. She holds it with one hand, and with the other she snaps a rhythm. The hair ties itself up in the air into a knot. The loose ends protrude from the top like a flower. Oh. Okay, not so boring. Princess Boy looks in the mirror again. Good afternoon, viziers. Good afternoon, counselors. Shall we begin? Wow, how do you make me look so beautiful? You girls are magic. What if I say something stupid at court? You girls aren't magic. Not me. Magic's so hard. It ain't hard when there's beauty to begin with. Princess Boy blushes. So what's this court meeting about? I don't, what? Did they not tell you? There's a war coming. The north and the south and the valley. Father told me not to. The north and south are attacking our kingdom. There are armies. From the north? The south? Both? Oh, so that's where my suitors went. What are we doing in here talking about suitors and doing your hair? I have to go. Thank you for helping me. I'll tell you all about it afterwards. I'm sorry, I should have told you. I must leave. It's okay. Oh, my clouds. This is not good. Click, clop, click, clop, click, clop. Princess Boy's boots echo off the marble floor onto the stone walls. The doors at the end of the hallway are closed. Click, clop, click, clop, click, clop. One of the guards opens one of the doors, just a crack, wide enough for Princess Boy to slide through. 20 lancers? You're funny. That's all we can afford with. We are at war. Princess, you are late. The meeting room has been arranged into 2 aisles of chairs facing each other across a carpet. On one side sit Viziers Lemur and Sloth, Counselor Possum and Priest Beaver. On the other sit Treasurer Magpie, Grand Vizier Cobra, and General Raven. At the end of the carpet sits King Man beside an empty seat meant for Princess Boy. At the corner of the room, Scribe White Eel in a pool of white water scribbles on black canvas on the wall. Scribe Black Eel in a pool of black paints on white canvas. General Raven. General Raven glares at Princess Boy. There are no feathers on his head. Click, clop, click, clop. Princess Boy sits down. Sorry, Father, I had to get dressed. I couldn't come sweaty. You've begun? You were saying, Treasurer? I was saying... Treasurer. General Raven huffs. We would have to sell royal farmland to merchants. And dip into your private vaults, perhaps? Excuse me? Across the aisle, petty, 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 petty children. Counselor Possum shakes her head. Listen, think, question. Seems like they're fighting. Let's listen some more. How many troops are we sending? How many do we have? How much do they cost? I should have come directly from the dance chamber. The king's crown, is it heavy? What about his mustache? Focus. Don't say anything. No, say something. They aren't even looking at me. They're all looking at me. Why am I here? I need to speak with the ambassadors. Where are the ambassadors? Years of diplomatic training. You could do this without them. Well, you could if you weren't a child. Straight your spine. How many troops are we sending? General, I am sure the treasurer has the best of intentions for the kingdom and their own livelihood. They are giving me nothing to work with. I can't fund 2 fronts at once. We must draft the entire city, every eligible fighter. The very people we are meant to protect? Tender you cannot always be. Home is where we bear the costs of war. They have a choice, die at home or die in the field. Do you have any idea how many would choose the former? Viziers, Lemur, and Sloth look at each other. Princess Boy thinks about Princess Boy of the Mirror. We're going to lose. I'm not ready for this. I need a chamber pot. My hair is the wrong color. Stop looking at my hair, Treasurer Magpie. I'm not going to negotiate. I must speak. Peace, peace, peace. Why would they listen to a child? Would they please be quiet for once? It's so loud in my head. Peace. Strange how thoughts are so much clearer when you're listening from behind a wall instead. Suddenly, Messenger Dragonfly buzzes into the room through a window and sits on Grand Vizier Cobra's vacant armrest. The court goes quiet. Message from the southern front. An elephant giantess has emerged from the southern rainforest. The court murmurs and shouts. Bloody southerners, those bloodthirsty demons, all of them. Please don't speak of southerners that way, General. How can you say that, General? No different from you, General. Please don't speak of them that way. Louder, Princess. Remember, Mother was a southerner once. How big is this giantess, messenger? Her head rises above the canopies of the rainforest. Another mystery from the endless southern kingdom. Or yet another magical experiment performed on a slave. Southerners make me shiver. They are all filthy, each one. We need to... When you speak like that, General, do you realize that you speak of your queen? Do not forget the southern blood that runs in this very room. Ah, touchy, of course. My sincerest apologies to the queen and the princess. I simply have a kingdom to protect. The giantess was last seen marching toward Meadow Hill. General Raven rises sharply from his seat. I must take care of this at once. Calmly, General. Let us... The first wave of the southern slave horde is marching toward us. I need to ready my troops. Now. No, I will go. You can't go. You are a princess. And? Yes, Vizzy, I am a princess, not a prince. Must we discuss this again, father? Exactly. This is my duty as princess. My dear child, I am simply concerned for your safety. You know the Southerners have no empathy for your condition. Condition? Princess Boy puts their palms on the vizier's cheeks and looks them in the eye. I have no condition, Grand Vizier Cobra. I am simply Princess Boy. And it must engender empathy, Vizzy. I can't live in fear, Vizzy, and neither can you. Grand Vizier Cobra looks at King Man, who regards Princess Boy with an astonished expression. He smiles. King Man, you can't be... That look means he's convinced, Vizzy. I've only got to convince you now. Trust me, Vizzy, I know what I'm doing. Vizzy, it's my turn to protect you. Princess Boy locks Grand Vizier Cobra's gaze. Very well. Do you have a plan? I shall ride with Unicorn to Meadow Hill, then inquire about the intentions of the giantess. We can't assume anything. I shall find the giantess and convince her to either return to her captors or join our cause. If the giantess is amenable to friendship, I will pursue it. If not, I will return. Good girl, never assume. Tell Unicorn to turn back at the first sign of danger. I don't have to tell Unicorn that. Unicorn is probably listening to us right now. I think you just did. Princess Boy pecks a kiss on Grand Vizier Cobra's cheek, then on King Man's cheek. Princess Beaver throws them a kiss. Or Priestess Beaver. Princess Boy scuttles out of the meeting room with a gleeful smile. Knock, knock. Before Princess Boy can finish the second knock, the latch on the grand stable swings open. Unicorn emerges from their chamber wearing a saddle and smelling of pines and honey. Shall we? It would be my pleasure. I've missed you. How are you, Unicorn? It would be my pleasure. I like to think we share it equally. Unicorn flicks their neck up. Princess Boy rises off the ground and lands on Unicorn's back. How was your first time at court? Don't you already know the answer to that? Stop, I know you know everything. I'd rather hear about yours. I awoke, I bathed, I listened to the palace chatter about the war until I heard rumblings of riding with you to Meadow Hill. Rather boring. I'd rather listen to people's thoughts. Unicorn, you know how singularly magical you are. You are humble. Teach me to be more humble, Unicorn. It's a beautiful day. Let us make it last. Unicorn begins to gallop. The city becomes a blur. Magically, nothing hits them as they zoom through the busy streets. So tell me, Princess, how was your debut at the royal court? Sour. I arrived late, and General Raven insulted my mother, but I think I won. How much hatred can our court harbor toward its greatest neighbor? Southern blood, it seems, is filthy. It has done so for ages, which is not reason to keep it that way. Unicorn, what is the nature of hate? It's not just court, the entire city hates the South. What have the Southerners done to inspire such hatred? People are good and people are bad. The The valley has only seen the bad people of the south. The unicorn gallops out of the city gates. Except your mother, but they would rather forget that. Princess Boy seems a blur of trees and sometimes a hill. A yellow-capped hill waits in the horizon. Have you ever met an elephant in your travels? How big are elephants usually? I've never met an elephant. My last encounter with elephants was during the rescue of your mother. Mother only speaks fondly of the south. Did Mother always have great hair? Grandmother says Mother was an excellent dancer. Indeed, better than mine. You arrive at the foot of Meadow Hill. I feel a presence. That listens for sounds. Nothing. Are you ready, Princess? Yes. No. Yes. They climb high enough to see the tips of the trees at the top of the hill. Unicorn is silent. Marigolds appear in the grass. Princess Boy sees the tip of a boulder? No, a castle. It's the elephant. Is that her? Princess Boy and Unicorn rise into the meadow. Alligator the elephant steps onto her feet. Boom, boom, towering above them. She looks down as if she were looking at new toys. A still sunset filters through the trees. To be continued. Okay. That is everything that has been updated for Princess Boy and Little Elephant so far. This is fucking magical. I love this. It's so vivid, and like the characters, it's minimalist because it's like a screenplay, but you get a real sense of these characters in the dialect, and I didn't imitate dialect very well for some of this, and I am sorry about that. I definitely think that there is value in having dialect from people with non-standard, I guess, speech patterns, especially when being influenced by other cultures and things like that, but I don't want to... I want to stray away from treading upon characterization or stereotype. But I really like this a lot. I really hope the author is still working on this, because I want to see what happens to Aaliyah and Princess Boy. I like that the princess like encounters transphobia in their surroundings, but it's not made to be the big obstacle that they have to overcome. Like, the big obstacle is the war, and that like ties them to Aaliyah and what Aaliyah's having to go through with her dad. And I also like that Princess Boy is non-binary. Hot damn. Yes, please. More non-binary representation, thank you. But, yeah. I will make an update video happily. In fact, I'm going to sign up here to get an email when they, publish a new scene. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching and for checking me out. I will leave the link to this story and all of the writer, author information I can find in the description. And I hope you have a great weekend. Later.